everyone, it's Jay from Zombiefoot Gaming here. We've been having some real bad technical issues today, so I did an unboxing video for mygeekbox.co.uk this month. However, had real issues with the camera itself, so I am going to go through it as quickly as I can do and then give you a bit of background as to why we're not going to be going forward with my Geek Box from the last box that we've just received. Just to give you a bit of background, my Geek Box is $17.99 a month, on a month-by-month basis obviously. It's a UK-based company, so they tend to be more orientated towards the UK or Doctor Who, depending on how much Doctor Who you can take. Basically, you get a box that looks something like this every month. It's a cool little understated blue box. It's very handy to be reused. There is no real themes. They don't have like the themes such as like Guardians, like Loot Crate does, or Nerd Block or Horror Block does with certain genres. So basically, this is the T-shirt. This is one of the best things about my Geek Box, is that their T-shirt quality is fantastic. Last month we had a Batman vs Superman, which is really good. They hold up against a lot of other companies' T-shirts really well. A lot of the times the necks are really flimsy and you wear them once and then pretty much they're kind of slouch around T-shirts from there on in, which is a shame. But this one's really good. This is obviously a Captain America, a broken shield. It's probably something to do with the upcoming Civil War film that's coming out. Go and see it. If you haven't seen the trailer, go and see the trailer. It looks incredible. I won't spoil anything. Baby Spider-Man. Apart from that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through... we've got footage that I took on the Wheel of Wonder cam. Anyone who doesn't know that, it's a little up-close camera that we have, which I'll put alongside this. Now, I'll start off with the monthly instalment of the Doctor Who. How much collectible Doctor Who stuff does the BBC need to get rid of? So we have a sonic screwdriver, which I at first thought was faulty because it took me rejigging it around, then found out it was semi-broken inside, but that's neither here nor there, it doesn't really matter. So it's actually a cool little toy. It pops out and then you have a little light up, which is pretty cool. Anyone who doesn't know what a sonic screwdriver is, Doctor basically has this, which can access any sort of interface. It basically works as like a universal Swiss Army key, for want of a better description. It's actually pretty cool. My kids will like it. They'll enjoy it. But we get something Doctor Who orientated almost. It's not every month, but it's almost every month. And I've had 2 bouts of my Geek Box, so I think I'm in a place of saying whether something is or not. Now this is pretty cool, although they don't mention it. If you know who this is, I have a pretty good idea who it is, but basically it's a DC minifigure. It comes in a box like this. They have, if you see on there, they have pictures of who it is on the back, and obviously the more obvious ones like the Green Lantern, Batman, Joker, Flash, Superman, so on and so forth. But this guy, initially I thought maybe somebody else, but because he's got the red head and he has the actual bat sign underneath his coat, I can only conclude that this may be the Red Hood, which I'm not going to spoil anything for those wishing to go and see the Suicide Squad, but a little googly should tell you pretty much who this is. But yes, but it's cool. It's a really nice figure, nice little vinyl figure. Wish they'd put who the hell everyone was on their things for people that aren't quite so sure. Does it have it on the bottom? No, it just says DC Comics Series 15. There you go. But it is really cool. It's a nice one. It'll go well with our little display of various things. Speaking of which, we got a plush this month as well, which is cool, from Ghostbusters franchise. I don't think it's from the new Ghostbusters, the all-female reboot, but this is a Slimer. It's actually really well made. I like the ruffles. If you see, it's really cool. Again, my son Jake will absolutely love that, which we'll be donating to his ongoing plush collection. Hooray! It's not a Pokemon or something else. Anyway, but that's really cool. I like that a lot, actually. Then we're going into kind of ropey territory. We got a copy of VHS 2, the well-known sequel to VHS 1. From the director of Blair Witch Project and Hobo with a Shotgun, which I'm not a big fan of. It looks like a good, wholesome family movie, which is always good. I will check it out, I will watch it, because we do like horror stuff in this house. But I'm not a big fan of DVDs being included in monthly subscriptions, mainly because a lot of the time people get it for their families, for their kids, and an 18 movie is probably not. Horror block, fine. Something that's horror specific, fine. But unless they're going to tell you about it, not so much. Anyway, and then we finally have Empress, which is a comic book I've never heard of before, made by Miller World. Got to give props to the inker, or tracer, or depending if you've watched Chasing Amy or not. It has possibly the best name I've ever heard in my life. It's called Wade von Grawbadger, which is just incredible. Written by Mark Miller, so it's probably an independent. But Empress, drawn in the style of kind of the Star Wars comics, which is no bad thing. They're great. They're really well drawn. I'm going to read through it because I do like my comics. It looks like kind of sci-fi, dragon-y kind of book, for want of a better word. I can't really think of anything else to say about it. But it looks really well drawn. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I enjoy most things. Now here's the sticky part. We're really positive about all the stuff. We're self-funded. Everything is paid for by my job. This is money that we invest into the channel because we feel that you guys really enjoy unboxing videos. We really enjoy making them, and obviously we enjoy the trinkets that it provides us. However, we champion more UK-based companies because it can suck getting stuff from the States. You've got to wait a lot longer than most people when they receive their goods. Number two, you've more often than not got to pay import charges, so you end up paying slightly more. I mean, we did the Emerald City special box from Nerd Block. That was like almost £50, which is like, may as well be $70 American. So it's not cheap. So it's good when there's UK-based companies. You've got Cool Box, My Geek Box, Z Box as well, which is probably the higher end of that. Cool Box, or Cool Boxes, being the smaller but fantastic. We love that company. I think they're absolutely brilliant. My Geek Box, they seem to be quite weak on what they provide. Okay, they say that they provide things from UK-based science fiction. There's more things than Doctor Who. I have had every single bit of. I have 6 pieces of Doctor Who merchandise. Every single one has come from my Geek Box. I can't say that about any other box. I can say I have DC stuff or Marvel, but they have the back catalogue to keep it fresh, keep it different. Doctor Who is Doctor Who. Don't get me wrong. I do like Doctor Who. Sylvester McCoy is my favourite Doctor of all time. Cyberman. Loved it as a kid, not so much as an adult, and that's fine. It's my prerogative. I don't mind if I get the occasional bit of Doctor Who stuff. I like Red Dwarf. Star Wars. Spoiler alert, it's a UK-based film. It's filmed in the UK. Okay, it's owned by Disney now, but it's always been a UK-based sci-fi brand. You've got things like Blake 7. You've got the Thunderbirds. Granted, we have had Thunderbird stuff in the past. There's tons of things. And it doesn't just have to be like that. You have, if you're giving away films and stuff like that, you've also got British franchises from all walks of kind of collectability. You've got, how about praising some UK-based independent comic books? There's so much stuff out there, so much scope. And the thing that lets you down the most, unfortunately, Geekbox, is your customer service. Your customer service, I'm sorry, is appalling. Even trying to cancel the box. You can try deleting your card details, won't work. You can try clicking on the cancel my subscription, if you can find it, even though they say on their website, can't do it. You can try sending them a message, and it won't work. The only reason why we got this box was because you sent it to me after I'd cancelled. I'm going to do a review, and I'll be completely honest, I think I've been more than fair, but you need to look after your customers. Take Cool Boxes, for example. Personal emails to ourselves. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Because you did an actual video for us, here's 10% off. I'd have got it irrespective if I got the 10% off or not, because I enjoy their brand. I enjoy the fact that they have a real hands-on sensibility when it comes to unboxing, or not unboxing, about their actual boxes, and the versatility, and the fact that they allow you to opt in and out at any given moment. There's no issue with that at all. When a company makes it very difficult for you to leave, what does that say? It doesn't say much, does it? But anyway, I digress. I've enjoyed vast majority of the stuff that you provided us, don't get me wrong. I just think that there are other options out there. If you want a high-end, UK-based subscription, go Zbox. I have no hesitation in suggesting them because they're a fantastic company. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this very special and slightly negative video, but it doesn't matter. We will carry on with the positivity. We will carry on with the videos. Give us a subscription, like, dislike. We're running competition. If you go over to our Instagram at the moment, we're giving away a Batman vs Superman pop vinyl. All you have to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's one click and you get to win one. You've got 2 days left in which to do it. It's going to be going up today, so that means you'll have 24 hours pretty much from the time this goes on. My name's Jay from Zombiefoot Gaming. Until next time, we'll see you then. Bye.